Marie has managed to set up her first meeting on Google Meet, but she noticed that in some points the connection was breaking, and that in terms of collaborating with the rest of the participants of the meeting, this video conferencing software didn't provide many additional tools to use. So now Marie needs to research alternative video conferencing platforms. What are some of the alternative options that she can choose from? In this session, you will learn to experiment with collaborative e-learning tools and methods, to compare and assess which is the most appropriate tool for a given task or communication need, and to evaluate limitations of online collaboration and know how to compensate for them. Some of the most popular video conferencing software are Zoom, Skype, Microsoft Teams, Slack, etc. Zoom and Skype are similar in the sense that their primary function is that of video conferencing. Zoom became very popular during the COVID-19 pandemic and is one of the video conferencing software which offers extra features to collaborate digitally, such as breakout rooms and whiteboards. Microsoft Teams is a virtual workplace, good for organizations. Finally, Slack is a communication platform for organizations that group all different discussions and saves conversations for new members of staff to read through, that also offers voice and video conferencing options. What are some things that Marie should look out for when deciding between different video conferencing software? Some deciding factors include: 1. Can this program support the total number of participants that she needs in the meeting? 2. Is the video and audio quality good enough for what we want? 3. Is this program secure enough so that we can exchange critical information? And is our data safe? 4. Is this video conferencing option flexible enough to accommodate all the different devices that the meeting participants will be using? And does it offer all-in-one services where no additional programs will be needed? 5. What extra features does the program offer that might be helpful for digital collaboration? What extra features are available in other software that could be useful? How can an online meeting simulate real life even better? Breakout rooms are one of the most popular features in Zoom meetings. They are a great option for meetings where you want to have close collaboration and small group discussions. You can create as many as 50 separate breakout sessions at once. There are lots of ways for you as the host to place people into rooms and create a fun meeting experience for them. Overall, breakout rooms give participants the opportunity to collaborate and work in smaller groups. They encourage a higher contribution rate as every participant gets a higher chance to partake in the conversation. In Marie's case, a breakout room situation could be different rooms where employees from the social media and creative team instead break out according to the specific exhibition that they are working on, to get more specific about the details while still huddling back with everyone else when the substantial amount of time passes. Marie will be able to broadcast comments like X amount of time left in the breakout rooms, or even jump from call to call and ask if there is any way that she can help. What other features are there to help with digital collaboration? Digital whiteboards are a way teams can brainstorm and collaborate on an expandable digital canvas. In-person and remote teams can ideate from their devices to develop their thinking around a project. Whiteboards provide teams with a unified space for collaboration, where they can visually structure their ideas and collaborate. It enables dynamic collaboration and brainstorming with intuitive whiteboarding, like having a wall and putting post-it notes all over it. The whiteboard tool can be used for various outcomes, such as training for new hires of the museum, with simple visual diagrams that they can amend and make notes on, engaging team building and problem-solving exercises, and help retain new information during various sessions. And last but not least, it can be used for project management by streamlining the sharing, review, and editing of project roadmaps, and help teams keep a close eye on the progress made. So how does this apply in Marie's case with the museum's social media and creative team? Miro is a great software to use for this purpose. It's a visual workspace for innovation that enables teams to come together to synthesize information, clarify complex ideas, and make decisions faster. On a Miro board, teams develop strategy, design products and services, and manage complex workflows all throughout the innovation lifecycle. Miro can also connect to some common virtual working tools such as Google Drive, Slack, Asana, Trello, and SurveyMonkey. The design team of the museum can start a Miro board where they create a few boards and add the various designs they've been working on in an order that they want to present it in to get feedback. Initially, they only need to share the access to this board between the design team as they will collaborate to build the presentation. One designer has been in charge of the typography and layout development of the campaign. The second has been in charge of developing illustrations, and the third for the mood and concept boards of the campaign. After they place their work on the canvas, what could they do to capture their co-workers' opinions in their upcoming meeting? An easy way for someone to collect opinions on Miro is to add empty post-it notes around the artboards so that during the presentation, time is given to viewers to go in and write their thoughts. Gathering opinions will be very important for the design team to finesse their work and adjust it even further to the needs of the project's campaign. The design team can also add some shapes beforehand around the artboards so that the rest of the team can place them on top of the existing assets to choose their favorite ones. In preparation for the meeting and interaction on the Miro board, the design team should be prepared and invite all of their co-workers onto the board, or at least have the link ready to invite them to join during the call. Okay, since we have established a way to get feedback for the design team's work, now it's time to find out which tools the group can use on Miro to figure out some really complex thematics that they have to deal with. Marie has to lead a team that is curating an exhibition at its very early stages. How can they brainstorm in a way that will capture all different aspects that need to be considered? From thematic to accessibility to ethics, and just refining the topic of the exhibition down so that it communicates more strikingly. Marie can go into Miro and prepare the visual table template, which will allow her to add all the different factors they can take into consideration whilst brainstorming topics for the exhibitions, possible artists, submission methodologies, and accessibility considerations. Columns and rows are extremely easy to add just by hovering the mouse around the edge of the table. What's another way that Miro could be used for collaboration by Marie's social media and design team? The project kickoff template is a whole presentation template that allows for project managers to clarify a project's needs when onboarding staff members. Stay tuned for the next module where we will discuss some advanced software that helps project managers keep up with the requirements of their projects. Back to Marie and the kickoff template. The template provides the creator with a few slides for introduction of the person presenting, an icebreaker activity, and then important information like the agenda of the meeting, project objectives, goals, and links to supported documents. And then the introduction of the team comes in. This part of the kickoff template is the time to go through the roles and responsibilities of each position in the group using the RACI method. This is one of those cases where Miro teaches you lots of methodologies that you might not have been aware of before. There are even instructions provided to guide the conversations that Marie can have with the rest of the team to clarify what is expected of everyone. The template goes on to give a chance for all participants to have a Q&A session and then jump to the depth of the project management work that will flesh out the workload of the team and the project. Marie and the rest of the team will be able to clarify the responsibilities. This way, the assigned roles are clear and milestones are met. As the template includes 4 more slides to clarify what the next steps are for the team, the timeline of the next steps, and finally, the locations in which collaborations happen. Hopefully now you've gained a deeper understanding of how to optimize digital collaboration using features like breakout rooms and a whiteboard software with its very practical approach. Thank you for watching this session. Until the next one.